Hey folks. Hey Perry. Hey Kiko. Hey Rob. Hope everyone is good. Weird. Uh, what? Turn it off, turn it back on again. Okay, so we have Halloween weirdness. Try that. There we go. I knew there was a way to get that working. Overdosing chocolate is good. I'm on a massive diet, so bad. Well, before anyone asks, I am in a costume. I'm dressed as a homicidal maniac. We look just like everybody. I mean, they look just like everybody else, okay? First off, I need to change this over. I do not know if this game is any good. But I also know this is a one-shot anyway. This is more than likely a one-shot. Veteran of the First World War drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective with trouble finding a case to be able to lift him from torpor. He appears must find a new case quickly or lose his license. Okay. I don't know anything about this game. I don't have to try. I was Wednesday for a long time. Lovely. No worries, Perry. Look, I see you when I see you. Hopefully you'll get on another time soon. In the meantime, stay away from sharp knives. You're clearly not competent to use them. Okay, so thrown into the thick of things. Good to know. Standard controls. I have... Okay, so that's that. Duck, dodge. I am not a Thursday. Well, it is a Thursday, but I'm not a Thursday. Okay, what's the game audio like? Is it loud or is it quiet or... Well, actually, first of all, can I get through here? Ah. This is going to be a dream. Just saying it now, it's going to be a dream. Okay. How? No inventory. Yeah, I don't even know if somebody's going to speak in this, to be quite honest. I would assume so. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to go down there, but anyway. Bolt cutter. See, I genuinely know nothing about this game. It was just like I saw... okay. I saw Cthulhu and I thought, okay, could be a good fit for Halloween night. And I figure almost everybody was going to be out tonight, so I didn't really expect to have... much of anyone watching, if anyone at all. That's not a bolt cutters, that's a nippers. Fuck's sake.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Hey there, Cthulhu, down there in your sunken city. You're a billion light years distant, but the stars are very pretty in relay. So near and yet so far away. Yay. What are you?
What a putrid offering.
Okay, so I guess I'm has to.
You have been chosen.
No, and fuck no. Yeah, it's a tree.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I could understand that definitely with the remake of Hellraiser with the trans woman playing Pinhead, because damn, that girl's hot. Okay.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things.
Yeah, it is a great night for that.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear the voices in my dreams. They are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? His name is Cthulhu.
Natural sciences,
Patagon.
linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like that way I closed this case. Okay,
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Nice.
I used to be an avid reader. I have business here to attend to.
Like fucking what?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Much better. Nope, I am playing The Call of Cthulhu, which so far I am a little less than impressed.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file.
Cthulhu is
Fire
rising
destroyed some of
like
our
ancient serpents from
that
the deep.
right?
Cthulhu
I'm so very
is
sorry,
reaching
but I definitely
out for
would like no
me.
information yet again.
Okay. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve a score of a skill. Eloquence. Combat is not going to be necessary. Improve the skill. Chances of determining the use of original. I have 8 character points. So, I have no idea. Investigation is going to be important anyway. Strength is irrelevant because if you're fighting in Call of Cthulhu, you're doing it wrong. Ixies. Oh, that's really great news. I'm glad because let's just stay in touch and let us know that things are okay. Eloquence, we'll go with, yeah, I guess. Okay, we have eloquence, we have investigation, spot hidden. Perfect.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Oh wow, the lip syncing is bad in this. Oh, it's terrible.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem.
Mr. Steve.
And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come
Excuse
to
me?
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows
You
her
mean
work.
Boston?
Police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in the
I can't do a
fire.
Boston accent. It always ends
Sarah,
up being
her
Australian.
husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Oh boy.
Tell me
This is
all
gonna end
the
well.
assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Oh
Tell
god,
me-
yeah, the voices are, the mouths
Tell
are
me
horrifying.
if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect
Now.
some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
All I can
Yes,
say in Australian
please.
is
All right.
Bonza.
I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. Examine the painting, examine the file. Okay, we'll examine the file
A
first.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay, so the fire was started in the dining room. Press cutting an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles. Okay, yada yada yada. Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
Down the billabong.
elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to
Maybe
my
she
home.
drowned in the
The
billabong.
painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Mental fragility. Something's not right with this story. Investigation professional.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that.
Tell
I
me you
believe
threw
there
them
is
off
more
of
to
a
this
high,
case
out
than
of a
just
high
an
window, Rob.
accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
Go to Darkwater.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Could have been worse. It could have been New
Something's
York or New
queer.
Amsterdam.
But it's not like I have a
Something's
choice.
queer. Excuse me, I have a name.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Okay. Yeah, Americans, when it comes to Irish culture and mythology, are idiots. There's a very good, there's a good reason I'm glad no Americans have ever really done anything with Irish mythology, especially after I saw Mystic Knights of Tiernan Og. Oh, Bostonians from Wish, I like that. Or are they similar to Atlantans from AliExpress or I give up. Texans from Timu. God, the music in this sounds very like the David Lynch Dune soundtrack. Like, it's definitely borrowing. Your cigarette was already lit, you fucking idiot. That's right, you just relit your cigarette. Dope. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is our incredibly intelligent hero.
We're almost there.
And eventually my lips might sync up with my voice. But probably not. Need to decide what to watch for Halloween after this. I'm kind of thinking Colour from Space, Nicolas Cage. Because nothing says Halloween like Nicolas Cage going totally doolally. Probably because that's what we hear in adverts here. Oh no, I watched Hocus Pocus twice this week already. I don't want to watch it again. I've had enough of Hocus Pocus. Which is a big thing for me to say because I love
Stay
that
on
movie.
board. There's guys coming to unload.
Lads, your pier is shit.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Dark Island water.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Yay! I'm allowed to do something in my game. Oh yeah, I mean AliExpress is the same.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private.
That's cool, Akiko. I must
In
actually
any
look
case,
into
it's not very
joining up.
important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Oh yeah, I have a medicine skill.
Blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
I
something real bad.
I buy quite a bit from AliExpress.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
But I'm very careful in what I buy. I avoid anything. I try to avoid anything electrical. Nice. Prohibition. Oh God.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Will they let me past? Probably not.
Scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a
There's nothing for you here either.
And even a,
Beat it.
a pox limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing?
But yeah, I try to avoid anything electrical. I don't always succeed, but I try. But what I get a lot in there is actually clothing. Most of my Pride t-shirts I got from AliExpress. No, Rob, we really don't. Not unless we can get bootleggers.
Hey, be careful.
Subtle.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey.
I'm here for information.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or...
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
That is true. We could be, Rob.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all.
There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go, but I'll say no more.
Say no
Anything else?
more. I don't care about prohibition. I don't really care about dark water.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds
I
us
have
of the
actually,
golden
Akiko,
age of
and
dark
yes.
water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I've made the one thing I do make fairly frequently is applejack, because that's easy. It's just freeze distillation.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true they were very strange. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it...
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
Well, our version over here, poaching, is technically illegal, but there are some legal breweries, and honestly, peeling paint is what it's made for.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pit.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Okay.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away, nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? I gotta go with the classic.
Clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Nice. Okay.
The miraculous catch.
The silver returns.
Apparently,
Okay.
the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Crew of the silver. Okay, it was a lost ship. Okay, how in the fuck do I get out of here?
What did he say? He laughed. My God.
Honestly, from my point of view, just for treatment of people with mental illness, it would be fantastic. I don't know. I actually didn't look at it.
Fishing
Which was silly.
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, that brings back bad memories.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay. Second tome teaches the ethics and good practice of medical staff. Oh, I have to go to the other side.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
It's not really about the length, it's about the throughput, really, I think, Rob. But I could be wrong in that. You can grow them and then have 1 gram or whatever they grow. Oh. That's pretty cool.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Okay, these.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Where'd he go? Oh, okay. I will in a second. I want to go upstairs first.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Huh. That surprises me.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives
The
of
harbor.
my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Yeah, it's funny, shrooms are about the only drug I have any interest in.
Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1840.
So where did the Hawkins family go?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Yeah, it's... The reason that shrooms, or actually LSD probably more so, would interest me is the beneficial effect it can have on CPTSD. But
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Right.
Understood.
Do you know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I don't know what to make of this game. It's not bad. I just don't know if it's good.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. The cops they can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Well, something like that's bound to happen now and then.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I'm not here to hinder your... Edward Pierce.
Sorry. We're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Thank you for your...
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I can't get in through there. Probably around the side.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I know people who've had really, really good results from LSD with PTSD.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule
I respect you.
our beliefs. You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Who are these guys?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway.
With Lovecraft,
More
who's
scared
probably
of
the
cat
king in
than
yellow.
attacked by...
If only they would kill each other.
Oh God, I would never. Cocaine, crack, speed. No, thank you. I went to school with two speed freaks. That was enough.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough.
We'll see you.
Okay. Statue? Nah, he's just hungover. Huh.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Probably. Try it.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to...
What's with you wandering around here?
We saw... Go die.
Okay.
I've got to enter the Hawkins where...
No, it's very...
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. How do I get to the statue? Yeah.
There.
I didn't know that actually.
Hello, old friend.
That one's blocked. Okay, so it's a statue of St. Brendan? Really? I guess. No worries about it, Kiko. I just find that the history of that kind of fascinating. I don't even know why it was made illegal over here. It shouldn't have been. It's a pain in the ass, yeah.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw you talking to... Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
So, who are you?
Everybody.
I've just...
Let's just... And we...
I thought it was... Is it you who defaced the
What
statue?
happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who
Yeah,
else,
it's
in
true.
your opinion?
Makes a lot of sense.
And who's interested?
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Don't suppose I missed anything in here. No, I didn't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Makes sense. You gotta love prohibitions of various types. I mean, obviously you don't have to love it, because it's bullshit.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealing.
I shall take my leave.
Oh no, I know exactly how much the British fucked with Ireland, believe me.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay. There a way up there? There is. Okay. So basically this is more of a puzzle game than anything else. It's barely a game. I'm not even sure if I call this a game, but okay.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Let me drop. Yeah, I know. Aha.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
That it? The rule of 3 in gaming says that's not it, but we'll find out. Yeah. Okay, so there's at least one more part. The rule of 3 strikes once more. Yeah, I definitely won't be coming back to this game after Halloween. It's not that it's terrible, it's just...
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
It's more that it's like... it's way too much of a walking simulator for me.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Yeah, the English really did spread some diseases. They were incredible at it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Ah. Okay. All that and it's damn, I broke it. Fuck's sake. Don't worry about it, Kiko. I don't blame you. As you say, you don't have to explain it to me. I fucking get it. The hell am I supposed to do? I don't get this game. It's idiotic. Okay. What the fuck? Maybe if I walk out, I'll get clocked.
Well, a little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it.
Ooh. Oh, that hurt.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Yeah, she definitely has that appearance.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay. I am lost. Wonder what happens if I go in again. I can't go. Oh, no. Door's still open. Fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not a game I'm going to go back to. It's very much not good.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouse.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by...
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not...
Okay. Which is helpful, but I don't know how to get into them.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
Okay. Sewer entrance? Now we're going down into the shit if I can find a way. Oh, I'd say everything there smells like old prawns and bad calamari. Really bad calamari. And fuck knows, calamari isn't great to begin with. I was never wild about it. Especially when it's turned into scampi. Ugh. I mean, I wasn't planning on pushing him into the water. No, not at all. Okay, so apparently I am physically incapable of climbing a little thing. So much his uncle and his brother. Probably, yeah. I'd also say it's quite possible that he's his own grandfather. I'm my own grandpa. Oh, no, 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 no. I do not understand this game. This is more obtuse than 90s point-and-click adventures. For God's sake.
Something real bad.
Alright, so turns out this game, my pain.
You're back again. What can I...
Whose cat? Where is this what is this miraculous catch? The photograph looks like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
No, 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 no.
The miraculous cat.
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of this. It's displayed on a wall.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see.
Okay. How do I get into the fucking sewers? So, this is painful. How do I get into the sewers, damn it?
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon— Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new— I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell—
Crossfaded and laughing. Okay.
I'm investigating the death.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm not sure what crossfaded is, to be honest. I'm guessing it's when you're, I don't know, kind of, I don't know, tired and a bit stoned, or I don't know. Tipsy and stoned, okay.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Right.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop
That makes
you?
sense, actually,
The local
from a
cops?
chemical point of view. That
The
makes
cops
a lot of
drink
sense.
like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Oh, come on. Move faster. I mean, don't get me wrong, the view's nice, but come on. Yeah, I can see why this game got very middling reviews. It's not so much, it's not exactly boring, it's just plodding.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Nausea is not fun. Yeah, I just got off a 10-day migraine, so believe me, nausea is not my idea of
move
fun.
that for me.
Why is she picking the lock to the warehouse in her own territory?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Huh.
Ugh, this place stinks.
That's cool.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay, this is weird.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, it should look pretty bad, alright?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Le Petit Parisien.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Ah. I didn't realize that, Kiko. Okay, how exactly did... How exactly did underneath it lead up here? This doesn't make any sense.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
This case is far from being wound up.
You mean messed up?
No. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job, Cat. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
For the home-based heat deprivation
Andrews,
chamber, yeah.
Would you please shut the door?
You could be surprised.
Your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. Damn it. Her again.
I'd have thought the same about
This case
about
has nothing to do with you, Baker.
deprivation
Clear
chamber,
the
but I've
passage or
done
I'll shut you up for obstruction.
the flotation
Officer
version
Bradley,
of that, and I was surprised.
you've finally
my
grown a
my
pair.
inner mind, my inner
Too
voice
bad
got
you're
a
too
lot
fat to
quieter,
see
not a
them
lot
down
louder.
there.
Why you?
Come on. Keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Huh.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Yeah, that's not
That's
ominous
the
at all.
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I do not know what to make of this game. It's like, I kind of want to see where it's going, what the story is. But I have to get through the game to find out what the story is. I certainly don't want to play it for the game. Yeah, no, Kiko, I get that. I had 10 days of a pain level 10 migraine, and my brain would not shut up the whole time. I couldn't lie and get in peace and find rest. It was so fucking annoying. Yeah, I can't blame you.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
What's left of it?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage.
You're pretty damn observant, eh? The fire was quickly contained.
Acted as soon as
Not
he
soon
could.
enough to save.
They were trapped in the drawing room.
Ah,
And don't go troubling Si. Are we gonna take a closer look at this man?
place is falling into ruin. Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Hey,
Or do you want to go
you
up?
find one that's a nice trans girl, you shoot you in the ass with more than just tranquilizers. Place falling to ruin, anything I should be aware of, and you know the place very well. Let's not
Night
waste any time.
falls quickly here.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Jeepers. Poe's prophetic raven. 1693. This house is much older than it seems.
Yeah, a lot of trans girls are very small. You know, they're just the perfect size, or so I'm told. Having not had the experience, unfortunately.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Poor kid.
That's 2. There's 3.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Oh well. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Or so I'm told. Again, I haven't had a vast amount of experience. To say the least. Loads of experience as a dom, very relatively little experience as a sexual being. Oh. Okay, that just sounds horrifying.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh shit, there's a timer on this.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an
Yeah.
old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience.
That's why you barricaded.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make...
Yeah, I know. Back when I was pro-doming, I had a couple of clients that were like that. They were teeny little mushroom heads. They were adorable, but that said, the only cis guy I've ever had consensual sex with was a guy named Brian, and fucker was enormous. Not like a soup can, like more like a very large banana, but also like 9 or 10 inches. And yeah, the size was impressive and the feeling was impressive, but the experience was really not nice. So no. Oh fuck, that's harsh, Kiko. I'm sorry to hear that.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you? If there's nothing else to fear.
Right. Take the key
old
and
man.
do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Ooh. There's even more to the outside. Young peeps exploring, yeah, I get that. Okay, that's Silas's hut. Yeah, I can't say I never really had that experience when I was younger. Being trans
This
and
gate
being
is locked.
an abuse victim, it kind of meant that I really did nothing sexual until I was in my mid-20s. Now, I did my best to make up for it, but not in the way you'd expect.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Yeah. I don't know, Kiko. I really don't know what to make of the world and the way things were and the way things are. All I know is at least now that if my grandkids date anyone of any gender, they'll be accepted. Or I'll kick some fucking parental ass. Yeah, no, I completely get that.
Follow me. I know the place.
It's why
Who left this light on?
It's one of the reasons I generally prefer being with trans women, is because trans women feel completely safe to me. Okay, we have 2. I need 6 for that, 6 for that, 4 for that. Okay, so they can't be affected, so... Did I not... Fuck's sake. That'll do. Fucking hell. I can understand that, alright.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
What the fuck are they eating?
What kind of meat is this?
Shoggoth. There's fucking nothing to look at. Yeah, some people can be like that.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yeah.
Working, officer.
Sounds pretty funny,
This
alright.
dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene...
Okay. Wow, what a shit.
Let's see if I can find something.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Being gain muscle. Oh, I'm jealous. I wish I was like that.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Okay.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
I wish I could gain muscle mass like that. It's a lot of work for me to gain muscle mass.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Because, like, I'm aiming for that older muscle mama queer woman look in the long term. And, yeah, it's an awful lot of work. I'm walking between 10 and 15,000 steps a day. And I'm doing weights every second day. I'm doing staircase exercises every day. That's quite possible, actually. See, I want to be I want to be that woman that when you go to a queer event, the younger women just come up and go, "Mommy, ooh ooh." Okay, that has to be it.
Did someone escape the fire?
And then, be the one that can pick up the small ones under their arms and hold them against the wall and just go like, "Hi, what you gonna do for mommy?"
This was a fight.
I mean, good girls do nice things for mommy. And then they get crushed with big three-tongue thighs.
A desperate.
Actually, my thighs aren't bad, I have to say. My legs are pretty good. And they're getting better with, the 10 to 12,000 steps every day.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Yeah. He isn't Finster by any chance, is he? Because I know a couple of, I know a few femboys that they either actually live full time as femme or they do it as a way into something.
I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Well, the thing about it is, like I said, I know loads of femme guys, and it's... Oh, he's just... Okay, so he's just cross-dressing, basically, for a reason. That's perfectly fine. And it's perfectly fine for anyone to wear whatever the fuck they want. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick. Melville's classic. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Yeah. Exactly, Akiko. And I mean, you can I can admire that.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Yeah, and Akiko just falls into a puddle on the floor going, "Oh my, the vapors." That's the effect those two photographs you put up of you earlier today had on me. Fucking hell, those photographs.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Let's go up. Oh, hello.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Okay, you're giving me more reasons to get muscly and to be a muscle mama. You do realize this, right?
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
As you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes to the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. Okay, so she's going a little bit crazy. Mad. Yeah, just remind me of to look him up, because my memory, not good. To say the least, my memory, not good.
Locked. The boy's room. What was going through that boy's mind?
Nice, I like it. Okay, Akiko, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for being on with me. I didn't expect to have anybody on tonight, to be quite honest, because it's Halloween, which, believe it or not, is kind of a major thing in Ireland. So, look, if you're around Saturday morning, I'll be streaming as usual. 11 a.m. my time. I don't know what that is your time. You murdered nothing. Rob, love you to bits, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Have a great week, end of the week. And yeah, so night. Bye for now.